This is the terrifying curse of the unknown priest. In 1938, an archaeological team in Egypt uncovered a mysterious, unrecorded sarcophagus. The only inscription on it read, "Do not open this coffin, or the priest shall return to rule." Of course, they didn't listen and opened it anyway. Inside was a mummy wrapped in gold leaf. They took it back to the museum, but that night the caretaker had a nightmare about an emaciated old priest who shuffled up to him and said, "You disturbed my eternal rest. Now I am here to take my revenge." He then vanished into thin air. The next morning, the caretaker found one of the museum's employees missing. He was never seen again, and that night he had the same dream. Then the next morning, another employee disappeared, and that night he dreamed of the priest again. This time, the priest told him that he would be joining him soon. The caretaker woke up screaming, only to find himself in a dark, dank tomb. The priest from his dreams stood before him and cackled, "You are mine now." The caretaker fainted. When he awoke, he was back in his bed. It was all just a dream. Or was it? The next day, 2 more employees were found dead. The priest's curse was coming true. Soon, the entire museum staff was being picked off one by one. Was it the work of a deranged killer or something more sinister? The police were called in to investigate. They soon found the killer, but not the type they were expecting. It was an old, frail priest who looked more ghost than man. He had checked into the museum under a false name and had been living there for weeks. Apparently, he had snuck into the mummy's tomb and swapped places with the mummy, so that when they came to move the mummy to its new display case, he would be the one to get entombed instead. He had written the inscription on the coffin to ensure that no one would ever disturb his eternal rest. But why did he do it? Why did he risk his life to stay in that coffin? And how did he survive for so long without food or water? We may never know. What do you think of what the priest did? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want to hear more terrifying tales, stay tuned.